Hello, this is John Hart, and we'll be going over state cancer profiles, navigating the site to get data, to calculate outliers. And we can click on any of these once we get to state cancer profiles. And then we'll go to interactive maps. And I'd like to check smoking rates by county in the state I grew up in, Iowa. So I'll click on area and then Iowa and then by county and then risk factors and smoking. And I'll pick one of these. I'll pick whether they ever smoked, 18 and above ages. And I'll pick all races and both genders. And I think there's just one option there and one option there. And then we'll click on Generate Map. And we can see that red is the worst for smoking rates, the highest, and blue is the best. So blue, slight tendency to be more represented up north, and we've got some redness here and here. And we can extract the data by clicking on Export Data. We see the XL symbol there, and you can save that to your computer, scan it if you wish, and open it up. And here's what it looks like. Here are the items I checked for the boxes, and we can separate this a little bit, see the county names a little better. And we don't need these first to count columns, so we'll delete that. And the model-based percent, the percent is what we're looking at, and we don't need this out here for outlier detection. So kind of trimming it down here to make it a little easier to work with. If we want to save the data information, we can just move it, and then we'll get our outlier analysis going. Quartile 1, 3, and the interquartile range, and the lower fence and upper fence. So we'll park our answer, our mouse right across and under the percent. And we'll go to FX to calculate quartiles. We'll use the 2007 compatibility and highlight all the counties. So we don't want state or national, we just want counties. To compare apples to apples, keep it apples to apples. Quartile 1, we'll put 1 there. And there's the quartile 1, that and below is the first 25% of the data. Quartile 3, so we don't necessarily have to sort the data at this point, or at all really. And 3 for quartile 3. And then to get the interquartile range, type equals, and we'll subtract like this. Click quartile 3, and then minus sign, and click quartile 1, then enter. And the lower fence equals, and we'll start out with the lower quartile and the lower math function, minus. It helps us remember which goes with which. 1.5 times the interquartile range. We'll click that and close the parentheses and hit enter. So anything below this 38.7 is going to be a low outlier, which would be a good thing in this case. Low smoking rates by county. Equals for the upper fence, so we'll go with the upper quarter there. And upper plus, help us remember whether plus or minus 1.5 times the interquartile range. We'll click that again, close the parentheses and hit enter. So anything outside these fences is an outlier. And this is already sorted, but if it was not, we can either sort it or we can find the smallest and the largest in the list. If we did not sort it, probably a little easier to sort it, but we can do it this way. So small and highlight. And K is the small s. If we're looking for the second smallest, we type 2. So we're looking for the smallest. And we could do the second smallest, third smallest, and it'd do the same for large, but a little easier when it's sorted from largest to smallest. And if we want to make sure it's sorted, or maybe we want to sort the other way from in an ascending order. So we'll go to data and sort column B. And our highlight does not have headers, so we'll uncheck that and click OK. Now it's sorted from smallest to largest. So Johnson County has the smallest, and Harrison has the largest. And outliers, anything lower than 38? Yes. So these are small outliers, which is again a good thing. 38.7, Buena Vista County. That might be right on the line. Technically it's right above it. So these three are low outliers. What about high outliers? Anything above 59, and we do have anything above, say, we'll round it up, 59.7. So that's right on it. So we have one outlier, high outlier. So Harrison County is the highest in the state. That's over here on the Missouri River. And it's not only the highest, but it's statistically unusual compared to the others. And that concludes this presentation. Thank you for watching.